The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. And off we go from Tampa. And he will sit on it here in the end. Zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, go!
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. He's inside the 30, and he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A huge play right off the bat, 42 yards.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
Let's go, Cuddy.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Dicker
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Hawk 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the left side into the hands of Collins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
49-yard line.
Let's go. AT Cardinal. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Irving. That one never got started. Defensive pressure. pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
At the 46-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That one is caught by Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 65 cats. 70. Hammer 11. Hammer 11.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Buccaneers come right back to tie it at 7.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
The second down pass intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's got it at about the 8. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Irving, the ball carrier, tackle lead at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
the 5-yard line, second down and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And there'll be no returns forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Irvin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So after one, the Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with first and 10. Here's Irvin. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
First and 10.
Here we go, sack.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the
There's no more
14-yard
efficient
line.
play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Let's go now. 18. Don't go, 18. Warriors, 17. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Out right. Catch made. That's Ibuka. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call.
Fighting for the Barker. He loses the football. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
second and 6.
Back to throw. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Gain of 11.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Motion man is Johnston.
Go.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one finds McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Throwing now on first and 10. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden the second. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
More yards.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
The Chargers.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Let's go. Hot 70. Hot 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for number 22.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, L.A.
You just don't don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Chargers first down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
He'll drop to throw. Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Dragon 60, 70, Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and they get 6 yards.
It's a gain of 6.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready.
He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. His throw left side is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 20 on the connection. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a good run there. He'll get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So, from the 37, here's second and 4.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
Here we go. 18, ready. 18, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
22 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rolling right. Taking off. And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7. From the 41. Here's second and 3.
70 Lions. Dragon 60. Viking 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Let's go now. Go, Rick. Go. Go.
They'll run with Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
70 Lions, 19 Lions. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 18 Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Their own 47-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
18, tight end.
Tight end motioning left. They'll look to throw. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, L.A.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey. 70 Lions. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Rangers. Got it. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
7-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
In trouble, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
Tag. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 89.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs.
Come on. Set. Cougar nice. Ready.
We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain
20-yard pickup there. And the Chargers have the first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Second and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Bucs 24-yard line.
19 Charger.
Throwing now from the gun. To the left side. Catch made by McConkey. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. Third down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off he goes. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Okay, ready.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown Chargers. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll swing this out wide to Irvin. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And now, third and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now 4th and goal.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa. That hit. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Next the score, Chargers 24, Buccaneers 21.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
70. Check. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Charger first down.
22 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.